Donjai did it. Don't you forget it. I would like to thank you guys for rocking out to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time checking in, as you may know, I am an experienced photographer. I started out with the International Center of Photography at Hunts Point in the South Bronx about 20 years ago. So I'm not famous, but I'm a working photographer, a traveling photographer. So I do a lot of weddings, a lot of hip hop stuff, portraits, pretty much anything. That's why the channel is called Donjai Did It, because I pretty much did a little bit of everything. And on this channel, I'll be able to kind of show you guys how I did it or how I'm doing it with certain reviews of equipment and technique strategies to kind of get your stuff started, whether you're a beginner photographer or an experienced photographer. So you guys know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, Cash App if you want to send any donations. Also leave comments and let me know what you think about the review. Now, this video today will be based on the Sony TTL multi-face cord. Now, for you guys who've been rocking out with Sony, I have a couple of Sonys. I have an A7RV, I have an A6300, and I have this beautiful A7RV. As you guys know, because Sony is kind of new in the game, but they've been dominating, and it's sort of like neck and neck with Canon. They still have yet to come up with a lot of equipment. So a lot of new school people, or maybe even old school people, have been using wireless triggers for their flash. And I'm not knocking the hustle, but in the event that your wireless trigger starts acting up, or the battery may die, or you thought you charged it, or you charged it and it overcharged and it's not working, we finally have a solution for you guys. Now, I've been searching for this item for months, and I know that a lot of people don't have this item. A lot of people don't carry this item. So that's why a lot of people haven't probably done reviews on it. But my good friends over at B&H, they finally got it in, and we're able to kind of get it and review it. So at one point, I feel like they were selling like a 6-foot cord or something that was just super duper long, and you probably wouldn't need it. It'll probably be too much cord, and probably enough cord for you to kind of damage it in a sense. But this 3-foot cord finally came in from the brand Vello. I believe Vello might be B&H's in-house brand, and I'm gonna open it for the first time and use it for the first time. TTL cords were originally out before wireless triggers existed, but a lot of people replaced the TTL cords with the wireless triggers. But in case you're a little bit old-fashioned, or you can't trust technology that much, or you need a backup, have no fear, the answer is here. This is a multi-phase cord, meaning that the head reads the teeth that's on the Sony camera, right? So if you've been using other cameras and it's non-TTL or hasn't been working, this is your solution. It just came out. So I'm opening it. So, chill, Will. So I'm opening it, right? As you can see, you know, regular package. I'm not that tall, so 3 foot. Well, by the time you stretch this out, right? Should I stand up next to it? The real deal, all right? No BS. So simple packaging. You opening it up. The cord feels real sturdy and durable, as you can see. And just off top, I'm looking at the teeth already, and I know this is like the head, or I'm looking at the head, whichever you may call it, and I know this goes into the teeth that's on my camera, or the teeth right here, and it goes into the head that's on my camera, however you may view it. So I know this is the real deal, the real thing. Just a little bubble wrap, right? Muscles. Cool. Your warranty, your 1-year warranty and user manual, right, comes right in with the instructions about mounting it on the camera, mounting it off the camera, or if you're mounting it on a tripod or something of that nature, and you're setting up your studio shots. 9 times out of 10, when I'm using this when I'm in the club. So I might shoot a club event at night, and I like to mount my flash on top of the thread here, and then kind of hold it up in the air and catch my subjects like that, right? And I'm gonna show you how to do that in 2 seconds. So it feels durable, it's plastic, doesn't feel cheap, feels like the real thing. I'm mounting it on my Sony camera, right? And then I'm gonna lock it. So I just slide the teeth in on the head of my Sony, and then I hit the lock button. So it's sturdy enough. I mean, if you have super strength, like I'm pretty sure you could pull it off, but it's sturdy enough. It's reading the teeth, right? I turn it on. Here's my V860 flash from the Godo brand, and I'll definitely do a tutorial and a review on that. And I'm gonna mount the bottom of this to the other end of my flash, right? So usually you want to, just bomb, 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 bust a shot, right? Bust a shot. Bam, look, you guys see that, right? So it's working. I hit the button, it flashes. Now, to me, this is a good backup, or this might even replace your wireless cameras if you're having issues with the wireless trigger. You can never go wrong with doing things manual and old-fashioned. So as simple as that, I just press the button. I didn't even look at my settings, the settings that I usually have it on. I didn't even look at the settings on the flash. I didn't even look at the settings on the camera. This is my first time using this, and so usually when I'm in the club, or even if I'm shooting like a party or a wedding party or something like that, so I'm doing one of these things right here, where I'm looking at the subject, right? And maybe that's not enough light, maybe that's not enough light, maybe this is the perfect amount of light, and now I could control the light and do different things. Oh, maybe want to hit it from the bottom, hey, from the side, hey, from the other side, hey. Bam, now you got range, and you can probably notice the drops in your photo, right? So of course this replaces the wireless triggers, but it gives you more range from when you're using this on top of your camera. And I'll show you guys what that looks like, and then we'll be good to go. All right. So usually if you're not using the TTL cord, you're placing the flash on top of the camera like this. Bam, bam, bam. But you don't get that range. You can't really kind of control the light the way you want to in a free kind of motion. So you guys know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. Cash App if you want to send any donations. Also leave comments and let me know what you think about the review. If you were able to purchase this item from B&H, your take on it. Did it work for you? Did it not work for you? Did it suck? Was it too cheap? What did it feel good to you? Just keep your comments below. Subscribe to the channel and send any Cash App donations. And I'll see you guys next week with another review. Donjai did it. Don't you forget it.